Alright everybody, I hope I'm audible right now, and the main focus of this live is going to be on Excalider project, though that is something that could not get done in the morning because I woke up late. Crazy stuff. So yeah, so that is what I'm gonna be I'm going to get done right now, and let's see how much we can do. So ultimately, if I talk about the timing, so I have around 1.5 hours, then I at the end of the day I will have to just stop. So till that time I'm gonna be working on that. And as for the Python thing, so I have learned, I just solved some of the questions using Python formulas and all, and that was it. By the way, if I just continue from here on, so let's go ahead and let's open VS Code. There are many things actually in that. First thing is that okay, this was the problem that I was solving. I even have solved it, so I don't need to worry about anything. Where is draw app? Well, I have to open that separately. Never mind. Let's open a folder over here. Projects and code. That's gonna be 22 or something. Draw app, and let's select the folder. Alright, so here we are with our application. The main problem was that we were facing some of the issues. So we have two things right now. The first thing, I can turn the chats on. Sorry, I did not do that. So let me make sure the chats are on too. and then I'll simply be going ahead after that. The first problem is that there were some bugs, so I will try to just solve them. Like, this is crazy, like there are so many bugs in the program itself, so I hope I'll be able to solve them. So ultimately we have 1.5 hours, so let's see this is how this is going to be going on. And first of all, let me turn the chats on, and then I'll simply go ahead. So live chat is going to be on like this. Alright, now we can just simply go ahead, and the first thing, let's simply run it. So docker ps docker start docker db docker process status. Well, that's running right now. What is the next thing? First of all, let's make it a little bit smaller so that at least it's visible like this too. And once this thing is done, then let's run the project. npm develop mode. Okay, so it's running right now. Of course, it will take the compilation time too. And the main problems, in a way, they are nothing, but on the other hand, they are something. Like, I've been trying to solve them for a long time, but never mind. First of all, let's check this thing out. We are actually getting the right response. So localhost, that's gonna be 3002 / that is it. And of course it is bound to take some time, so never mind, let me take time. And how about the audio quality right now? Alrighty, I think my audio quality is quite good right now. I don't need to worry about that. As for this one, this is just getting compiled if I'm not wrong. So Excalibur project, that's getting actually, yeah, the result has been rendered. So here I am, and of course there are lots of bugs, not only one bug, not only two bugs, but a lot of them. So we'll try to first of all get rid of those bugs. I need to have a reset button that simply resets everything, but why am I not able to select it? Okay, time to open PG admin so that I can actually reset the things. So PG admin. Alrighty, so let's go through it. By the way, morning time is the best time to work on any project. You have a fresh mind. Let's see what's gonna happen right now. So let's do simply one thing, delete the values from here first of all. But you are currently on this version, never mind. I just wanna delete everything from here. Let's reload the page. The simple issue, if I click on this and then this rectangle is made. That means when I'm clicking on something, they are getting ready over and over. So this is insanely happening. So whenever I click on them, the start value gets selected, and once they start, by the way, start value is always 0 0, so I don't even have to worry about the start value. Some way or the other, shapes are getting saved. From where they are getting saved, I have no idea, but they are definitely getting saved in the DB. Okay, so ultimately the thing I have to check that once I click on something and I have started drawing, that's it. Can I zoom it a little bit? Like that's gone as well. There are actually lots of bugs. What can I do right now? The best way would be to just switch back to the previous one. I'm at least done for now with this one. The main focus was on learning things, and I think I have learned enough of them. So yeah, don't know. There are lots of bugs, that is for sure. It's not working as expected. Or I can just simply ask it to make it better, but I'm not sure whether it will be able to make the code better and all. What can I do? It's been so many days working on the same thing. I'm gonna be just calling it here. I'm gonna be switched back to the previous version. And what was that? That was git log and found bugs and everything's functions over here. Let's copy this and quit it. Git checkout and that particular branch, git branch. Here I'm getting, what the hell? Your local changes, the following files would be overwritten. Git stash. Okay, get this. I'm here and git checkout main, git branch. Like this one I have only that. Git merge that particular branch. Git, I'm on the main branch right now, and let's simply run npm run dev. The thing is that it's been quite a long time, more than enough time I have given it. Now I will be going through the next project and then I'll be rebuilding it. Maybe I'll try to make it better, or I'll switch to, maybe in future once I have learned AI, then I will rebuild this and all. Hi Tarun, how are you? So right now the features that I have added, they are more than enough. Next time onwards when I work on it, so I need to make sure that I'm actually adding some extra things. Those extra things could be AI thing, that I'm actually adding AI, I'm actually giving it better design and all. So the main focus is gonna be on that. As for if I look at it from learning perspective, so yeah, I have learned quite well. Now design is missing, some extra features are missing, and on top of that I could add AI over here as well, so that is also missing, and these are the things that I actually have to learn. So this is I'm good. What about you? Just got time right now, like not got time actually. I could not work on this particular project in the morning, so working on it today in the evening, and maybe this is the last day when I'm actually working on it. The remaining things, because I have to rebuild and all, so after learning some of more things, I will be rebuilding it in the future, where many other technologies are gonna be used too. As simple as that. So by the way, let's check this thing out, and I'm gonna be stopping it right here. Reload the page. Okay, and this is happening ultimately. This has been here since the beginning. So I may try to just get rid of this issue, and if I actually it's fine. this is how it works here. And as for the another one, like in the dev branch, so I can go back to my dev branch. So npm, not npm, let's make it like this so that it's visible. Git branch and dev, where I was actually developing. Branch name dev already exists, so that's what I wanna check out. So check out dev. So here I'm inside dev and npm run dev. If I think the project is already running. I hope that's not running yet because I have switched the branches. Reload the page. And yeah, it has stopped. npm run, just npm run dev. The most important thing over here, that is when the shapes are actually getting repeated over and over just by clicking on the top bar. So what happens when I click on the top bar? Just the last try to make it better. If it gets better, that's great. If it doesn't get better, I'll leave it here. So whenever I go to top bar, canvas, top bar, what am I doing here? First of all, why you don't switch to anti-gravity instead of VS Code? Anti-gravity, I heard of this. Right now I'm not worried about that much, like about new softwares. Anti-gravity again, I heard like they have just launched something new, anti-gravity, and that's performing great. Anti-gravity, not the anti-gravity, AI, Google's anti-gravity. This is insane. Okay, but experience lift off with the next generation IDE. Okay. What's so special in it? Like I heard this, like anti-gravity, but what are the good things in this one? Yes, like what are the features? Like what extra does it have? It has AI built in. Crazy science behind it. Okay, I'll check this thing out later. Okay, that's running too. I should be able to see the result. Reload the page. Okay, first of all, I'll try many features. Oh, that's good, yeah. Then I should try that out. Selected text line pencil. Okay, these are the ones that I'm selecting. These are the icons that I have. What else? And same here. Once this thing got done, then I am getting icons, and when I select on those icons, so that particular tool is getting selected. Selected tool. So if I selected tool is equal to I.selected tool, where am I getting this icon? I'm getting this icon, the icons, and the selected tool. That is that. Then this happens. Okay, and here I'm selecting the tools. I.selected tool. So whenever that is clicked, that particular tool is selected. Great job. When that tool is selected, so what is happening? Because some way or the other I'm actually saving the values in the database. So I can actually go to my canvas, and in here, what am I doing? I have selected tool over here, and this is being sent first of all to the canvas printer. Zoom in, zoom out, that is fine. I'll be checking this particular section anyway. And canvas printer set tool. Actually right now my mind situation is like enough of working on this project now. now I want to actually just explore something new. I've been working on it for a long time, and at last I can try only one thing. I will be just going through the code base of the application that has already been built, and this is I'll try to understand the code base. That's it. Canvas board over here, I'm giving it ultimately selected tool. This is the one I'm giving it here, that's here, and then ultimately it's being sent over here. Let's click on this selected tool. Once it arrives here, what is happening? First of all, I'm assigning the values. Okay, after that selected tool. Okay, this is being sent to the class side. Okay, after this handle click, set selected tool is equal to text. Okay, this is understandable. Handle click, selected tool. What is your next 6 month goal? Next 6 month goal is simply get the things done, and in the further next 6 months I wanna just work on the projects. I wanna get my all learning done, whether that is AI, full stack, DevOps, yeah, whatever I have in my mind. Web3 is not possible to do, so I will not be exploring Web3. But apart from Web3, I will get everything done for the coming 6 months. Set position, and then after that I will just have projects to work on. So I will be just making the projects. That's it. Learning section, at least from the learning side I'll be done. Anyhow, as for this one, selected. Input value exists, then what am I saving here? I'm saving the shape and adding it, the text is there. That means the value is not even being. I can just alert it right over here. So whenever this is happening, I can alert data got saved to DB. This is the first thing. Same here, only projects now. Well, you are working only on projects right now. I'm still learning, but I think you are working just on the projects or something. Only on the projects. Remove element, get selected element, and ultimately selecting the. So let's see whether it is actually happening the way I assume it to be or not. Well, the thing is that this is not getting saved from this side. So if this is not getting saved from this side, so something somewhere else, yeah, maybe from the canvas painter. So canvas painter is here. Your voice is not coming. The thing is that let me check it. I hope I'm gonna be audible right now. And the thing is that I don't even want to speak louder right now, but that is why I have played the music in the background. Let me know if my voice is clear right now or more audible than earlier or not. Okay. And the main reason behind playing the music in the background that I don't want to speak much, but still, when I speak, it should be clear. If it is not clear, then let me know. Where am I saving the data? Whenever the mouse up happens over here, render shape, get socket messages, point handlers, this one. Over here, I'm actually saving the data. And when the data is actually being saved, mainly at this particular place. So when I clicked down, this got true, and this dot selected shape dot id. I'm not updating it, so I can get rid of this. I'm rather adding it. So create the shape. I'm creating the shape right here. Shape is actually being created over here. Wow, this thing is done. So ultimately, whenever mouse up happens, I clicked on it, ultimately directly or indirectly I clicked on the canvas. Yeah, so I even need to make sure that when I click on that, only that is clicked, and that means event propagation. Let's check this thing out. Where is the top bar? Over here. When this is clicked, so at that time I will get an event, and I have to say that event dot propagation is the what is that? What is the name of that? Control Shift F. Propagation. Is there something like that? Propagation. How to make sure that we are clicking on that? I used it somewhere. Where did I even use it? Crazy stuff. Event propagation. Sir, AI is on peak, so it may cover all job of developer. क्या AI सीख लेंगे अगर AI पिक पे ले लेगा जॉब लेना हो तो ज़्यादा डर नहीं हम AI को ही फिर मैनेज ओके देयर इज हाई पॉसिबिलिटी बाय द वे दैट what happens in the future you never know. It may happen, it may not happen. AI just may be your helper, or it may completely replace you. Don't know. The thing you know that right now you can learn, and yeah, if you know, if you are learning, if you have the knowledge of the things, you will be able to do better things even when that happens what you are expecting right now. Hello. Hydra, what kind of username you have? So I'm not worried about AI that much, whether it gets the job of us or not. If I have learned what I want to learn, that is enough for me. So main focus is on the learning. If AI takes the job, let it take. If it doesn't take the job, I will have learned it by then. So it's okay. ले भी लेता है तो चलेगा, अच्छा है, कुछ दूसरा करेंगे और क्या, खेती करेंगे, वो उसमें भी हुआ कर लेगा. स्टॉप प्रोपगेशन, तो ये सब की ज़्यादा टेंशन नहीं है, बस जो सीखना चाहता हूँ वो सीख जाऊँ. स्टॉप प्रोपगेशन. Hello sir, please confirm it. What do I need to confirm? Like you are talking about AI, right? I hope I'm audible too, yaar. I'm not sure about this particular thing. Am I audible properly? By then. So it's okay. ले भी लेता है तो चलेगा, अच्छा है, कुछ दूसरा करेंगे और क्या करेंगे, वो उसमें भी हुआ कर लेगा. Stop. Okay, I think it is great. जो सीखना चाहता हूँ वो सीख जाऊँ. Stop. Propagation. The music is not being played in the background, is that so? Let's check it and let me know if the music was actually being played in the background or not. About this particular thing. Am I audible properly? So it's okay. ले ही लेता है चलेगा, अच्छा है, कुछ दूसरा करेंगे और क्या. Okay, never mind. What are you asking? Sir, online class कब शुरू होता है? Which online class? This is not a class. I'm just a learner and I'm not even a teacher. So don't get confused with that. Why are you just typing the things again and again? I've seen that. Event.stop propagation. What is the problem? The type of the event. If I'm actually having an event, so I will have to give it the type. So that's gonna be on click. So mouse event or something should be fine. What is the problem? What is the type? Sir, please help. What help do you need from me? Event, mouse event. What is this thing called? Whenever I click on the canvas, then I go to the context menu. What is the type of the event that I'm working with? Canvas board. and then handle click a mouse event, and that on HTML div element, right? So this should be like this, mouse event but on top of HTML div element. That they are the div elements if not HTML. Send time. Ayshri, you send time. What does that mean? Sorry, can you explain better? HTML div element. First of all, I'm also a student. Call me a student, call me a learner, whatever you'd like. It's not like I am different from you and all. I'm just like you guys. Just the thing is that I'm learning in public. Event mouse event of wide is not assignable to type wide. Let's actually create a function out of it, and this is going to be handle click. Const handle click is going to be this. I didn't understand what you said at last. Handle click, whenever I handle click like this, on click I'm handling click, and when I'm handling click I have to send it the which time you online? All the time actually. You will find me online all the time. I mean throughout the day. It's not like what time. Until unless I'm busy doing something else. If I have time, I try to be live all the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. On click, handle click, event propagation. How am I even handling it over there? Canvas board. And when I click on something, I'm not getting one thing. What do you get by just copying and pasting the things over and over? Event. Ultimately, this event is on canvas element. Pass event. Yeah, but that is right. I need to pass the event. But even if I pass that, I get the error. So even if I can't find it. Oh, sorry. It should be here as well. So this thing is done. Then I need to give it the type over here too. So if I'm actually giving it the type over here, so what is the use of even just keeping it there? Then I could have gone through the previous way. I'm still giving the type over here, then it's still getting the error. On clicker, event mouse event wide is not assignable to empty wide. That's not assignable to empty wide. I'm a student of cyber security, preparing for I have developer knowledge, so it easy to score job in international market. I have no idea about all this. Is only web development or any other language. Just web development right now, learning about Python for now. That is the extra thing I can say. I have no knowledge about any job related things because I do not have a job, as simple as that. Okay. Expected one argument but got 0. Expected one argument but got 0. My mind is not working at all. Type this is not assignable to this. That's okay. The target signature provides too few arguments, accepted one or more, but got 0. So ultimately here, display type comes from property on click, which is declared here on the instancing attributes and icon activated boolean. Better take the help of AI right now, because I'm done with this today, at least for today. Event.propagation, if I actually turn it off, what will happen? So only event is the problem, or what? If I actually remove it from here, then yeah, not really getting the error in that case. So this on click is the problem. I saw you guys message like the messages of you guys, but why are you just copying and pasting the things? I'm not getting this thing. Even if you send a single message, I'll get that. Event propagation. Where do I actually need to use event propagation? On click, right? I need to use this at that particular in that situation. And I need the icon as well. Even if you even if I use any here, I get the error. Well, I'm not a teacher. Excuse me for that, but yeah, I can say I'm not a qualified person to teach right now. At least I'm not sharing your messages over here on the screen, otherwise it would have been crazy. Your Milan Pal. Can you start in basic web development? You can actually learn it from good teachers. Why are you asking me to start? There are many other good resources, like better resources, so learn from them. I do not understand. You do not understand. I'm not a teacher. You should understand this thing at least. So that is why I can't teach. I'm just learning over here. The error is because icons button props. The error is because icons button on click prop is typed as no argument function void, but you are passing a function that accepts an event argument event any void. What TypeScript is complaining about? TypeScript compares the prop of type declared for icon button on click void with what you are passing and sees that the target. Okay, what is the solution to this? How to fix? Update icon props on click matches DOM click handler. Okay, so on icon button props, do I have it or I need to create it? Icon button props activated and all. I think I need to create it separately. If I actually look at the top, I do not have that type. So if I just keep this type, particular type over here. Okay, let's see how this is gonna be going on. What else do I need to do? Alternatively, if you don't need the event, then set selected tool is equal to I dot selected tool, and then get the remaining things done. Propagation, forget about propagation. Okay. So whenever I click on them, what happens? This runs. Canvas painter, where is that? Here it is. So ultimately, whenever pointer up happens, the shape gets saved, and at that time I have to check few things. Whenever pointer up happens, CLG, the first thing is that this dot I can say first one is gonna be tool is gonna be this dot selected tool. What is the selected tool right now? Apart from this particular thing, what else do I need to know? Whenever pointer up happens, I'm actually getting the value of these, right? First of all, let's check this particular thing, and then as per that thing I will be getting other things done. So reload the page. I clicked on this and then I clicked on this and it got there. Empty the page. Now reload the page. Console. Once I clicked on this, tool is rectangle. tool becomes rectangle. Wow, yeah, that's true. When I click on rectangle, the tool should become rectangle. Reload the page again. I clicked on this, the tool is selected. Once I clicked on this, what the hell, whenever I'm moving, I'm actually logging the value. So mouse move, point down handle, mouse move handle, let's remove it from here. At least right now I should not be getting that. Reload the page. Yeah, right now I'm not getting, that's a good thing. Or am I getting? No, I'm not getting. I can empty the database again, reload it right now, and I clicked on this, tool is selected. I clicked on this again, tool becomes line. The first time I clicked, at the time tool became actually line, and then the second time it's being displayed, that is right. So the second time when I'm actually clicking on it, reload the page again, let's click on this and click here, nothing happens. Like I can click on this and click here, click on this and then click here, nothing happens as such. So why it happens only when I click on an icon? This is a crazy bug. Well, ultimately that's one thing clear, that I actually have to learn many things in order to get this particular project done. And for that particular thing, let's close this. I will be actually going through another project that is already ready. Most of the bugs have been already, they've been figured out and they've been resolved. I can go through that and learn this stuff, and then I can come back and work on this particular thing. So ls cd ls and draw apo and testing turbo repo sketch. So cd sketch draw ls. Well, that's really nothing. Okay, that should have been sketch I draw. Sorry, cd one step back / sketch I draw ls. And here I am. Just open this particular code base and let's go through it. Well, this is not mine, but definitely it's gonna help me a lot. So the first thing that I need to do, I need to replace the database, and this is using Docker. That is right, it is using Docker. Docker frontend and Docker backend. It just has WebSocket. So talking about the things over here, so if I go to apps, I have two things. I have a sketch I draw and I have WebSocket. If I actually have a look inside the WebSocket, I have room manager, types manager, and WebSocket manager. If I click on this, what do I get? HTTPS, crazy stuff. So first of all, I'm importing the .env file. That's great. Import server config. Where am I actually getting this from? I'm getting it from the WebSocket manager. Let's click on this. What am I doing here? Inside this WebSocket server, I'm getting them from the WebSocket. After that, I'm getting these events and all. This is the user interface, ID, username, cursor position, WebSocket is alive, last seen. Type is gonna be equals to WebSocket, payload, message, the interface types. Okay, users. So ultimately their payload has ID, payload has the message, payload has the users. This is different from mine. Okay, then you just again, they're actually sending the messages. To be added or updated boolean, to be deleted encrypted data to decrypt timestamp, interface server config port, heartbeat interval, allowed origins, WSS config. Well, definitely Shonu, I'll keep that thing in mind. Thank you. Chunk size level, level. Now whether I'm gonna be working on this in the morning or not, let's decide this particular thing in the morning itself. Right now, whichever thing I'm gonna be going through, that's gonna be like the insane, so I'm gonna be leaving it right here. As for the remaining things, what is the, I'll be just simply solving the questions of Python. Oh, probably I should just do that only. Let's do that. Well, I'm gonna be changing the title as well. Right now, my mind is saying that you are not fit for going through the stuff right now, so let's name it Python, and it's gonna be learning Python. Just gonna be solving some of the questions right now, as simple as that. Okay, so let's open that. It's better to just get this stuff done in the morning itself. And where is that now? SSR introduction. Yeah, this should be. So I was going through this one, and at the end this got done right too, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's continue solving some other questions. I can only do this thing. I can only do something that doesn't require that much attention, because my mind attention right now is completely gone. Okay, so the next thing is that given a list of words, let's continue from here on. At least this is something that makes sense. What else could be better? Let's keep it on the right side. Okay, and then Firefox over here. Nice. Okay, so what is the, let's keep it this as well, like this. So words are given here like this. So I have words in a list. One of them is apple, another one is banana, just anything as such. One is a kiwi, and then there's something called cherry. Of course I'll go through the question and all, but first of all I just want to write these things, and then lastly mango. Okay, what is the issue? Create a dictionary that maps each word to its length, like apple 5, banana 6, kiwi 4 and all. So I actually have to create a dictionary, and that dictionary should map this list, and ultimately name should have its length. Okay, how can I do this? So first of all I will have to create a dictionary. So my dict is equal to like this. So I have created the dictionary right now. What else can I do? For word in words, or I can say just word in words, and now I'm getting all the words. What can I do next? Once I got the word, then my dictionary dot I can just even do it like this, my dictionary, and it will take the word, and once it took the word, then sorry for interruption, but can you please show us how to upload code from versus VS Code to GitHub repo? Like how you can actually upload, push your code from GitHub to VS Code to GitHub. Is that so? Let me know. It's not like I can show you the process, but if you don't know it, if you don't know right now, and if you are saying it for the first time, all the commands, it will be confusing. So if you know nothing about that, so you had better watch a proper video. Even if I show you the commands, nothing will happen. ultimately you will have to first of all create it, initialize git, then add everything, then commit that and push it. That's it. It's this much. Git words is equal to word length of the word. So length of word. Let me know if this is your first time knowing about it or you already know git and GitHub. And lastly, print my dictionary. Should be fine. Let's run it. That's gonna be Python and this, and ultimately I have it: apple 5, banana 6, kiwi 4, cherry 6, mango 5. At least this is something that is easy peasy. Sometimes it's better to do easy peasy things. Well, it's not gonna be completely easy peasy. Things are gonna be difficult, but yeah, it's not that much hard. Okay, let's go on. Next one is gonna be write a program that takes a string from the user and prints the number of spaces in the string. That's gonna be input value. Input val. I will get input from the user, so I can say enter the string, something like that. Okay, if it was that simple, then I did not ask for help. Sorry, continue your work. If it was that simple, then look, suppose this is the file that I have. First of all, I will have to initialize git. So git init. Git is initialized. Then after that, I can check the status. So like these are the files, and I have to add these files first of all to just push it to the GitHub. So I can just simply add them. So git add. Right now I have added all the files. I will give it the commit as well, so that once it is committed, it can be easily pushed down. So it's like you have added everything. Added means you have gathered everything. Now you will commit it. You will get a name, give it a name as well, and it is kind of committed means it is already on at a level from where it can directly be pushed to the GitHub. So git a commit, just give it a message, add all the files. So here you have committed it as well. If you just look at the log, this is the current log, and right now if you wanna push it, so you will just simply write git push and then origin u and main, something like this. So this is the command that you need to run. Origin u, I think u origin and main, and if you run this command, it will be pushed. But before that, you need you need to create a repository on GitHub. Then you will get the URL from there, and then you will have to add the URL over here. So you will be adding it like git remote add, and then over here you need the URL of your repository. Once you have added that, then you will be getting this. If you run this command, so you will be getting that particular fetch and push URL over here. And once you get that, then you actually have to run git push u origin main. So ultimately what you do, simple. First of all, you initialize it, then you add it, then you commit it, then you create a repository on GitHub, and then get the URL from there, add it over here, so that this particular initialize git repository, this particular folder or terminal, whatever you call it, git repository is actually connected to your GitHub, and done. And then you can push it. By the way, you had better watch video if this is your first time, because initially it is hard. It is really hard, like understanding this thing. So yeah, better watch video. Write a program that takes a string from the user and prints the number spaces in the string. Okay, so what can I do? Spaces count. So number of spaces, it should be fine. Like print, I think so. Input val I have. Input val dot what can I do? Okay, and don't worry, it seems to be hard initially, like building the logic thing, like how the things are actually working, but slowly when you keep working on it, it gets easy. Count, I wanna count spaces. Let's see. Python this py entering hi there, let's write something, anything as such. So ultimately I have 1 2 3 4 spaces, and I'm getting 4. That's great. It was easy. Write a program to check whether two lists share no common elements. I have list 1, 1 2 3 4. I have list 2. Here common elements are 1 2 3 and list. Use sets. So it's saying that there are two lists. So ultimately I can say list 1 is like this, 1 2 3 and 4, and then the another list, there is another list, list 2, and that is 5 6 7 and 8. Okay, and what it is saying that just write a program to check whether the two lists share no common elements. So ultimately whether they share the elements or not, this is something that I have to check. So first of all I will convert them to sets. So I can say set 1 is gonna be equals to set and list 1. What is the benefit of converting them to set? Because set will not have duplicate values, as simple as that. Set list 2. This thing is done. Once I have done this thing, what is the next step that I have to do? They are converted to sets. Now I can go loop through the test. Set initially is common. I will have this variable that's gonna be false by default, and if for I in set 1, just 1 is gonna be enough, then I will get I from set 1, I mean in inputs elements, whatever you call them. And once I'm getting the value from set 1, I will check whether that is in set 2 or not. So if I in set 2, in that case is common, is going to be true, otherwise that's gonna be false. By the way, let's print the value. Print is common. It should be false right now, and once I actually have something that belongs to both, like 1 over here, then it should be true. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Given a list, print all elements that appear more than once in the list. Given a list, print all elements that appear more than once in the list. Given a list, print all elements that appear more than a list. So I have a list. Suppose this, and there's 2, there is 1, there is 4, there is 2, there is 3. This is the list that I have. What is my job over here? It's simply asking me that you have to print all the elements that they appear twice. So first of all, let's get the elements which appear only once. Given list, print all the elements that appear more than once in the list. Okay, so I can say one thing. First of all, give me all the elements. Okay, how can I get all the elements? So elements is gonna be equals to set of list 1. So over here ultimately it contains only single values. It does not like contain the duplicate ones. What is the next step? The next step can be, once I got this, that elements set, I got all the elements. Now I have to check whether that has duplicate value or not. If that has duplicate value, so what I have to do? Print all the elements that appear more than twice. Is that so? Any better way? I can sort that and then I can check that. So let's do one thing. Once I got all the elements, for element in elements, here I am getting all the elements. Now I have to check whether it are there copy values of this value or not. So count is going to be 1, like even 0, or let's make it 1 because that's already 1 because I have that value. And now for I will make it 0 by default. For I in range 0 to list of length of the list 1. Once this thing is done, then I'm just simply checking whether there are more values like that or not. So if if the current element that I have that's equals to list 1 and I, if that is so, in that case I have to just simply increase the count by 1 like this. And once I have actually checked it whether it does exist or not, so I can check if count is greater than or equals to greater than 2, because greater than or equals to 2. So if it is greater than or equals to 2, in that case what I have to do, in that case I have to just simply print the value, that element count. Then once that is printed, that is it. Let's check this thing now. So I am printing 1 2 3 4. Why? Because 1 is repeated, 2 is repeated, 3 is repeated, 4 is repeated, but 5 is not there, by the way. Let's get 5 here and see whether we get 5 over here or not. Well, we are still getting 1 2 3 4 because those values are getting repeated. If I actually remove 1 from here, that means 1 is not getting repeated right now, so I should not be getting 1 over here, and right now I'm not getting that. So this has also been solved. The last question that I have, ask the user for a string and print all unique characters, the count of unique characters. Okay, so first of all, just suppose that I have this string str. Str is gonna be equals to hello there, something like this. So the next thing is that first of all I have to get all the unique numbers, like all the unique letters. Even before that I have to convert it to a list. So list str is equal to list of str should be fine, and let's print it list str and check how it works. And I have found the list. I have converted to a list. What is the next thing? And the next thing is simple, that convert it to a set. So set str is equal to set and then list of str. This thing is done. Then I should be getting only those values which appear only once. So print set str, and right now I am getting only th and all. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is that I have to create a ask the user for a string and print all unique characters and the count of unique characters. So these are the unique characters that I have, and as for the count of those unique characters, I already did in the top ones, like the upper question that I just solved a while ago. And the easier method can be over here. Is there any easy way? Yeah, there is something called count. So I can even do this like I actually solved it via another way. I did everything manually, but there is a method called count in Python, and it can count the values, so that can also be done. So let's do it using that. So what I want, that I have set str. So for string or whatever character char ch in set str, I'm getting all the characters inside str. Once I have those characters, what I want, first of all I want to print that character, and I want to print the number of those characters. So count for that particular character is how can I get the count? So count is going to be set, not set str, list str dot count. What do I want to count? I want to count that particular character, and once I have counted that, what I want to do, I actually want to print. So I want to print that particular character. So char is ch, and count is count, should be fine. Let's see this. So I have O, that is 1 time. So let's check this thing out too. So I have, O is 1 times. I have E 3 times, 1 2 3, that is great. I have space 1 time, right? I have h2 times hello there. So ultimately, yeah, it is right and it's working well. So this much we have done. This was something that was remaining and that's done right now. So kind of a good thing. I'm not quite in the mood of working on any project. I don't know why, but I thought that in the evening I will work on the project, and right now my mind situation is like it's completely full. Even if I want, I can't put anything extra inside it. So I can only do something that that don't require that much use of my mind. So I can just simply solve some of the questions that I have to solve. It could be that all the day I've been just sitting because of that, and now it's saying now enough. Crazy stuff. Never mind, let's continue. This thing is done, and this thing is also done. And what is the next thing? Let's learn about the next thing. Even before that, let's click on this, and one step back I will be getting the remaining things done. 4, and over here I have this particular thing over here. Let's click on it, and then again I have problems to solve. Great job, I have many problems to solve. Create a class attribute. Ultimately this is all about class. Interesting. Well, I will have to learn about classes and all, so I can get it done later. What else apart from this particular thing? How about these things? What are these? Okay, questions. Input, output. Turns out those things are yet to be learned. Never mind, I will learn them. And this thing comes back again. The best thing, get the most difficult thing done in the morning itself, so that you don't have to worry about anything else throughout the day. That I didn't do today, so I had to just suffer because of that. Crazy stuff, but yeah, do it, follow it. At least I need to follow. Anyway, so what is the next thing that's gonna be happening over here? I've almost gone through everything, and even I have solved the questions and all. So this particular thing is done too. And the next thing. I have learned about Python too, so I don't need to worry. Sorry, I'm saying Python, Next.js. The only thing that is remaining, that is learning about DevOps. Okay, let's work on one thing. I just installed a cursor in the morning itself, and with the help of that I actually solved one of the bug that I've been facing. But I wanna dig deeper into that, so let's see how the cursor is gonna help me with that. So I have cursor over here, and the problem was with the Prisma Accelerate extension, that wasn't working well. So I used the cursor to just solve the problem, and the cursor ultimately told me that you will have to downgrade the version of that. I did that, and then it started working well. Even cursor had to just struggle a lot with the stuff, but ultimately that solved. Ultimately that is an AI. Thank God actually it solved. Otherwise I would have gone with this particular thing. So okay, so this much I have solved, and over here the thing it was actually doing over here, that was this, that it was actually using the Prisma 5 version, and the current version is Prisma 7. So this is the main thing it actually changed. And the next thing that I want to check, that will it work in Prisma 7 as well. At least this is something that can be done like this only. Oh, likely not as okay, what is the problem? What is the thing? Likely not as is. The project pins Prisma client to 5.91 and the Prisma extension accelerate to the latest. Prisma 7 is a major release, so there can be breaking changes. Nothing in the in this repo is a 7 specific, so you would need to upgrade and verify. Recommend setups to check upgrade. Bumps version to 7. Prisma and Prisma client should stay in a lock step and run npm install. Run Prisma generate and Prisma DB to surface any schema engine. Run your flaws, Wrangler and test and any accelerate usage, ensure the compatibility, review the Prisma 7 ready and all. But one thing is clear, it definitely does not support in Prisma 7. So I will just simply ask for the steps. Give me all the steps you went through for this project. Here's a concise recap of steps I went through for this project. Inspect package audition, reviewed, access compatibility, question noted. I want to what? I want to remake a project that uses Prisma accelerate. Give me all the process step by step to go with from the beginning with the proper versions of packages so that I don't have to face the issue. Okay, so these are the steps that I have to go through. Interesting. Can you, I don't know whether it can actually, can you create a PDF of the steps? Let's see. Otherwise I'll have to simply copy and paste this stuff. I am not sure about this particular thing. I'm actually asking you to create a PDF. That is possible with the ChatGPT with the comment, but is it possible with this? Don't know. Let's check this thing out. I am planning. Well, it is actually doing that. Prisma Accelerate setup MD. It is creating MD file. Even that is not bad. So yeah, it has created what? It did create to produce PDF from it noise to install npx md to PDF docs Prisma Accelerate setup output Prisma Accelerate setup PDF. Okay. If you want it repeatable, add md to PDF as the dependency and use the same. Let's forget about this, copy the things from here and done. Okay, so I actually started from here. How can I go ahead from here? Okay, so ultimately I can give it to Comet. Here it is. Create the PDF for these steps. Format it better. Why am I like bent on creating the PDF? That may look good, so that I just can go through the stuff and all. Prisma guide.md. Why is this taking so much time? How about the sound right now? I'm not sure. Why am I bent on creating the PDF? That may look good, so that I just can go through the stuff now. I think music is not being played. That is insane. That should be played, yeah. That is being played for sure. Well, the music is being played, but the sound quality is less. Really less. Let me. Why is this taking so much time? Okay, so this thing is done and it is almost downloaded. I should be able to download that. VS Code export as PDF. Don't. This is something that I had. Export as markdown. This markdown is clearly just once. Alright everybody, just I should be calling it right here, and remaining things I'll continue tomorrow. As for this one, I have already got it, so I can just even continue with the syllabus. I think it's using the right things if I'm not wrong. Let me check the versions of the packages that's being used over here. npm install dependency, this. Okay, it is using those versions. That means I'm gonna be okay with it. So even I have to try it once, and then I've tried it and all, then I'll simply be going with this only. So that was it. I'm gonna be catching up tomorrow. That was it for now, and then let's see. It's gonna be great, like working on the project again tomorrow. See you.